Hi, this is Dennis Feidner with CFO and Go, Sage Business Partner. I get this question asked every once in a while, and I can usually remember, but sometimes I don't. So I'm just going to do a video to remind myself, so I figured I'd share it with you. And it regards Wildcards and Sage 100, which was known as Master Builder previously. And so the question that came up from one of our clients was, hey, I think I have this vendor set up a couple of different ways, but how do I find it? And so in this case, I'm in the vendor AP screen. And so I just typed in the vendor HO and then an asterisk. And if I hit my F4, it pulls up any vendor that has HO. And so I was looking for Home Depot, but it also brought up anybody that had a shop in it, or in this case warehouse, which because it has the HO in it. So as long as you do the wildcard with as many letters as you need, you'll come up with every instance that occurs in. The other one where it becomes pretty handy is, and this will work in inventory, estimating, anywhere there's a part number. And I know I have plywood, and I know it's 3/4 inch. So again, I'm going to type my asterisk, and I'm going to type in 3/4, and I'm going to hit my F4. And you'll see it brought up everything that had 3/4. Now, obviously my concrete is 5 3/4, but it brought that in, and anything that has 3/4 in the description. So if I want to zero in on that, and I know it's 1 3/4, I would have typed in the 1 3/4. I would have just brought up these two items down here at the bottom. So there's lots of ways to do that. Or I don't know if I have any of these, so I should have tested it first. But if I'm looking for washers, whoops, that's not what I want to do. Asterisk WAS. I'll just do WAS. I'll hit my F4. Yeah, and I have some dishwashers, and then I have pins with washer. And so really makes it useful when you know what you're looking for, but you don't know exactly what the description is. That's a great way. But you just put that in there with a wildcard. And I'm not going to get too detailed here, but if I put what I did here, and I'll do it again, I'll do star space for plywood. I'll just put PLY, and I hit my F4 again. So those are the 3 plywoods that I have. Now, remember there's 3 there, right? Now if I come back here and I just put star and PLY and don't put a space in between, that still works. I thought it would only bring up these first 2, but it'll still bring it up anything that has the PLY in it. So that's how you do searches. The help screen is the easy way to find it. Just type in help wildcard and it'll help you. But that's how I can find a vendor, or how I can find a part where I just know part of the description. I can look up the part and then just double click it and bring it in. And it'll work in job. It'll work anywhere. I just happen to do vendor because that's what the client asked me for. And I did the parts because he was asking me about that as well. So hopefully that's helpful. If you ever have a question, we love helping people. I know that sounds really corny, but we do like to help people. We'd like them to use the product as best they can. So if you have a question, shoot us an email. CFO@cfosonthego.net. Ask your question, and you could be part of our next YouTube video. Thanks.